Welcome to another episode of the Mark Jackson Show. I'm Mark Jackson. This is my co-host, my dynamic co-host, that is, my son Blue in the building. Sing with me. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Okay, you're back today. Okay.
Is that the right key?
You're feeling good.
Was that okay?
That was nice.
Okay.
You ready for the playoffs, huh?
I've been waiting for this. It's playoff basketball time. And just to let you guys know, we will be doing more episodes to cover the entire playoffs and play-in, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be out of studio, but we're going to cover it like we truly mean it and have a lot of fun with it, breaking down do's and don'ts with playoff basketball.
Hold on, so you're telling me that the analyst, Mark Jackson, is on the way back?
Well, I haven't left.
Oh, my bad.
What are you talking about?
But I mean, on the screen, as far as like games, watching games and reacting like that, that's a little different.
Yeah, I'm seeing some people break down stuff that's basic, so I think it needs to be elevated a little bit.
I'm with you on that. We ready. Shots fired crazy in the first 3 minutes. That's crazy. But, you know, I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm excited. You looking forward to it?
Yes.
There's some good matchups, man.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
What you even think? Matter of fact, I hopped in too soon. We got to get some shots. We got to keep the lights on,
Yeah, we do.
Shouts out to Underdog Fantasy. We got something new for y'all. Click that link in the bottom corner. It's a QR code. You can scan it with your phone, and it'll take you right to the site. Play the Pick'em game. That's one of our favorites. As I was saying, what do you even think of this new idea that is the play-in game?
You know, when they first brought it to in mind, I was a little bit, off of it. I didn't think it'd be great. I was wrong, and I'd be the first to admit I was wrong. They have hit it out the park with the suggestion of the play-in. It's been a home run. The fans have embraced it. And it's exciting for basketball fans. It gives, you think about it. Last game of the season, I don't recall this many games having this many implications. Playoff seedings, play-in seedings, who matches up with who. It really brought it down to the wire and made it a very intriguing end of the season. So I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'm with you. Do you think that does it make the season or the playoffs less exclusive, I guess? Because it's 20 teams that's getting a chance to win the championship now.
I understand that, but it's not really, because you got two that got one opportunity to win and go home. That makes it much more intriguing. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. It's not a 5-game series or a 3-game series or a 7-game series. For this 9-10 matchup, is one loss and you're going home. The season's over. So I really love it.
We got motion in the city, man. The Knicks is number 2, the 2 seed. No Julius Randle, though. So how far do you
went
think?
From a smile to a frown.
Because I thought about it for a second. No, I had to think about it because I was excited, but then I was like, without Julius Randle, for me, I think it's going to be tough. What's your opinion?
There's no excuses. Yeah. I mean, you were the number 2 seed, and Julius Randle missed a lot of the season. Jalen Brunson played incredible basketball. That supporting cast did an outstanding job. They're extremely well coached with Tom Thibodeau. They got a lot to be proud of, and my mentality, if I'm them, is why not us? There's other teams hobbled. There's other teams not playing with the type of rhythm that the Knicks have right now. The mindset should be win, advance, and live to see another round. So I'd be disappointed if they had any other mindset. Mm-hmm. They're playing great basketball. They competed at a high level. They defended at a high level. Jalen Brunson, I don't know how you defend him. He now all of a sudden, you watch him down the stretch, he's a willing passer. Teams are double teaming him. He's embracing the double team, dropping the passes off, making guys better, putting them in position to make and take big time shots. They're going to be a tough out.
Yeah, the impressive thing for me when I watch him is the amount of attention he gets for a guard that's his size. It's dudes like Luka walking around at 6'7", 6'8". It's dudes that are at the point guard position that have real size. And to see a guard that's a natural point guard make moves like that is different.
And tough. Like, he's not out there trying to be your boy.
Yeah.
He's an assassin. He's fun to watch. He's better than his father. I mean, his father, I used to cross him over and kill him after practice every day.
Hey, you got shots today.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, his dad was limited. Trash talking, lefty, couldn't shoot, tough, but just an overachiever.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Overachievers is good. You an overachiever too.
Don't you put us in the same way. No. But I'll say this. I'm watching, and it becomes the it thing to do while people embrace Jalen Brunson. They put him in the MVP discussion, put him on first team. let's hold off on the Giannis Antetokounmpo bashing. People all of a sudden say he shouldn't be on the first team All-NBA. You realize this guy averaged 30 points and shot over 60% from the field? The first basketball player to ever do that in history. I mean, let's acknowledge his greatness and put him in different classes. You can acknowledge and embrace Jalen Brunson without identifying. Because if you want to put Jalen Brunson in the MVP discussion, or you want to put him on first team All-NBA, here's my question. At the end of the Bulls game the other night, the last game of the season, at what point did he become an MVP discussion and did he become first team when they won or lost that game? Down to the last second, Chicago's winning. So if they win, he's no longer that. A shot here, a shot. No, we're talking about an 82-game season. So let's celebrate guys without bashing others.
I feel that. There's a lot of bashing going around.
Man.
You throwing shots this morning, so I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on.
You want to know how Rick Brunson recognized me?
How? Look.
When I turn to the front and dribble the ball, he has no clue. But when I turn back and begin to pack him in, post him up and jump hook him,
yeah.
Oh, that's Mark. That's Jack.
Yeah, you feeling special in your blue today. You feeling special. You got the blue. You look nice, by the way.
Man, go ahead.
Nah,
we don't need
the
all
blue
that.
jeans with the blue.
I'm trying to get the braids, man. That won't grow and stop.
All right, man. So we got Wednesday night coming forward. We got 2 playing games. We got the Lakers running it back with the Pelicans to move on to see the Nuggets, man. Who you got?
Your Lakers.
Yeah, my Lakers, man.
Yeah, let's clear it up.
What's up? Who you got?
Who they playing again?
They playing the Pelicans.
I know. I'm just trying to get you some more airtime.
They playing the Pelicans.
Coming off the last game of the season, disappointed when the Pelicans had something to play for. The Lakers controlled the game. And do you realize LeBron James against the Pelicans, his numbers? In 4 games, his numbers are 28 points per game, shooting 60-something% from the field, 93% from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, and 12 assists. 40 years old.
That's what he does. This is normal. Why are you acting like we could say these stats every year? Pick a random time in the last 20 years. This is just what he does.
I said 93 from the free throw line.
All right, that's new. But
no, but it's fun to watch. And this version of LeBron James is extra tough to defend because he is getting guys involved. He's controlling the entire pace. This is when he's at his best. In playoff situation, playing playoff basketball, controlling the tempo, controlling the pace, and orchestrating everything. And to me, the key is Anthony Davis, not just looking at them against the Pels, but looking at them moving forward. Anthony Davis plays at a high level, stays healthy. I wouldn't want to face them. And I love the way that the game plan Darvin Ham and the staff put together defending Zion Williamson. He can be a handful to defend. They dared him to make shots. They did a great job of building a wall, not allowing him to penetrate, get to the rim, and force him to be out of his comfort zone. And if a guy beats you out of his comfort zones, then give him a round of applause and say, well done. But you have to be committed to taking away his greatest strength, which is attacking the paint area. And they did a great job of that. Now they have to duplicate it. And I believe that they will in advance.
AD got a little nicked up at the end of that game, right?
Yes. He tweaked his back a little bit.
Yeah.
Reading the comments, he said he's going to be fine. They need him. His presence defensively, the bonus that he adds offensively, the post presence, everything he does on the floor completes not only LeBron, but that team.
Yeah, it's a dangerous matchup. It's a dangerous matchup for us, though. Brandon Ingram coming back off an injury. He getting his cardio right.
Dangerous. Now all of a sudden it's a dangerous matchup for you. This ain't the Blues. And I know you always like, we're going to win it, we're going to do it, and there's going to be no problem.
All right, man. Yeah, B.I. getting his cardio ready for Cancun. He's out of here. We're sending him out of here. You're right. I had to get it right. Lakers sending him home.
They're not sending him home. They got to lose too.
Okay, they're going to lose. They're not beating the Warriors either.
So so I'm not going to jump ahead, but the Warriors do play Sacramento.
Perfect. We going right to that. Who you got Warriors in Sacramento?
The interesting thing looking at that is they played last year. Warriors beat them in Game 7 in Sacramento. You can blame it on experience why they lost. The lights were too bright, and the Warriors, understanding historically what it was going to be like, answered the call and responded emphatically, especially with Steph Curry, put a 50-piece on them in Game 7. Question is, how do the Sacramento Kings defend Steph Curry? You go overboard, making sure he doesn't send you home, and dare other guys to win, which is the way I would go. I'm not going to live with Steph Curry getting 40, 50 and winning on his terms. He's proven. I'm going to give him the respect he deserves and force other guys to win. To me, the biggest key with Sacramento against the Golden State Warriors is Domas Sabonis. Sabonis has got to win the matchup versus Draymond Green. And if you're a Warriors fan, Draymond Green has got to win the matchup against Sabonis. He's going to be physical with him. He's going to dare him to shoot shots. He's going to dare him to make the mid-range shot, the three-point shot. And if you're Sabonis, if I'm Sabonis right now sitting at home, I'm thinking, I'm getting 40. I am absolutely
No, you're
dominant.
not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Stop it. He's not at home thinking I'm getting 40. He got a matchup against Draymond. What are you talking about?
Okay, well then they go home.
He's not going to get 40.
Should he say I'm getting 30?
No, but we got to be realistic.
If his mentality,
He can't go get that.
let me let you. Yes, he can.
Not against Draymond with it all on the line.
Here's what you're looking at. Can he do it against Draymond Green? That's not the question. Can he do it against the defense and the game plan of Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors? They're daring him to take mid-range shots. They're daring him to shoot three-pointers. He's got to be aggressive on the boards. He's got to be aggressive on the block and think, I've got to be aggressive as an offensive weapon to take the pressure off of De'Aaron Fox and everybody else. I'm going to set the tone. If he doesn't do that, you better believe that Draymond Green, conversely, is at home thinking, I'm going to take him out of his game defensively. I'm going to limit the damage that he does defensively, and I'm going to, for lack of a better term, I'm going to punk him. I'm going to play with physical force and set the tone early for my team and dare De'Aaron Fox to win in a solo act. That's the way that they beat the Sacramento Kings last year. I saw Sabonis at the foul line looking to get rid of the basketball, and he is too qualified and too elite of an offensive weapon to allow a defense to play him that way. So it's documented. There's no secret how they're going to defend you. I'm coming in knowing how you're going to defend me. So right away, start the ball game. I'm shooting the first shot. You play me that way, I'm letting you know you're going home. Or you're going to have to make an adjustment. Oh, now I see an amen in your eyes.
Nah, you see a question in my eyes. So, because I'm thinking, when I see those two teams play, it's a side of me that's like, yeah, even if the Kings are better on paper, the Warriors is going to little bro them. So it's going to be like, yo, this is my little, like, when you was playing, if you was on the Knicks, was it not a team when y'all played the Nets or went across town, was like, no matter how good they are, we set the tone. We got it.
Yes. The Boston Celtics had 4 Hall of Famers in their starting lineup. So, yes. But that was early on. There comes a point in time where you got to send the kids upstairs to bed and it's grown folks' time. And that has to be the mentality of the Sacramento Kings. Yeah, you beat us. Yeah, we've been little brothers. But times have changed. You better believe when I coached the Golden State Warriors, we could not beat the Memphis Grizzlies with 5 veterans in their starting lineup that was tough, hard-nosed, knew how to play, and was completed as a basketball team. We couldn't beat them. We beat them one time, I believe, in 3 years. But it came a point where those babies became grown, and they had to deal with them. And that's when they enjoyed themselves and got the jewelry to show for it. I believe that if you're the Sacramento Kings, you have to say enough is enough. No more pushing us around. We're coming, and we mean in business.
So who's your pick?
I'm going to say the Warriors.
Okay.
Because of the experience, the championship experience. It's different. If I got to come in and I got to deliver a message and hype you up, there's no hyping for the Golden State Warriors. They're chilling. They know exactly. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to get done, but they know what needs to be done, and they want to move forward and be in the best possible position to advance.
I think the X factor for me is Klay. I think if Klay comes and is playing like the Klay that we know, I don't think the Kings have a shot if we see that real Klay.
I have no argument against that.
Yeah.
And if you're the Kings, the mentality has to be, I'm going to limit the open looks that Klay Thompson and Steph Curry get coming off of split action, coming off of all sorts of ball screens, all sorts of off-ball screens. I got to give them my undivided attention and make the other guys, whoever the other guys are, not named Curry and Thompson, take and make shots. Really, when it comes down to playoff basketball, it's simple. We've gone over this. There's no secret what you're trying to do. There's no secret how we're going to defend it. Now, who's going to execute it at an elite level and who's going to take and make shots? Can you tell my blood is flowing, boy?
Yeah. Nah, you excited for the playoffs.
I started off singing. What you think?
Yeah, I like this.
I had a verse, but instead I said, let me just sing.
Let me get a little snippet.
No.
All right, let's go to the East, man. We got, who plays? The Heat play the 76ers, and then the winner of that plays the Knicks. Who you got between the Heat and the 76ers, man? That's a good one.
That is a good one.
There's some beef between Tobias Harris and Jimmy.
It's beef with the Heat and everybody. It's beef with Jimmy and everybody.
They've talked before. We mentioned names before.
You think Jimmy listens to Carter Country before the game?
He might.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's going to listen to a little Beyonce country music.
He might.
He'd be in his zone. I'm going to take the Miami Heat only because the wild card is Joel Embiid. You don't know how healthy he's going to be. You don't know if he's going to play. You don't know if he's going to be 100%, 80%, what have you. I like the talent of the Philadelphia 76ers, but I like the talent and the toughness of the Miami Heat. Extremely well coached. They're going to be prepared. And until further notice, historically, they seem to elevate the temperature come playoff time. They play better, execute better, and they make shots at the elite level. And Jimmy Butler is better historically this time of year. So I'm going to go with the Miami Heat, but the wild card is you put both teams together, healthy and whole. The best player, without a question, is Joel Embiid. So if he's healthy, he makes it interesting. If not, I'm going with the Heat.
So if Joel Embiid is healthy, you still going with the Heat?
Yes. Yes, because I can't because the game is being played, I can't say if he's healthy. I'm only going to say he's healthy, but he's not 100%. Therefore, I'm taking the Miami Heat because you still have Bam, who is a presence, who offers some resistance, and is an elite big man in this league.
I'll get with you on this one. I got the 76ers, man. I think they got it.
You said you're going with me on this one?
I'm against you on this one.
Against me?
I'm saying I'll joust with you.
And why are you going with the Sixers?
Because even if it's Embiid at 80%, like when he came back the other day, he was breathing hard. He was struggling, but it's a switch that he's been hitting that he wants to be known as, I'm that guy. I'm that guy. And so when I see a dude with his talent level make the decision to impose his will on the game, I don't think it's nothing they could do.
The thing is, he tweaked his knee a little bit in the game, went to the back. Fortunately for Sixer fans and NBA fans, he came back. I can remember watching in L.A. and Santa Monica the pre-draft workout of Joel Embiid. He was with Andrew Wiggins, and Marcus Smart. And I'm sitting there like, this dude is Hakeem Olajuwon. I mean, he was in the game. He was in the gym just fluidly making moves, step back threes, post moves, handling the rock. I'm like, this guy, if he is not the number one pick, I don't know who is. Yeah. But he had concerns. He was red flagged due to, injuries. But I said it, and I'm on record. Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic are two of the top 7 centers to ever play in this league. And they're climbing the charts. They are absolutely climbing the charts. And I said it. There's only 5 that today are clearly ahead of them, but they are moving, and especially Joker. But both guys are comfortably top 7 to ever play this game.
As you're talking, I'm thinking about the East. I gotta backtrack. I might be with you. The Knicks might have a shot. The Knicks might have a legit shot.
A legit shot what?
A legit shot at coming out the East. Because if they gotta play the Heat, the Knicks can beat the Heat, even without Julius Randle.
Yeah, but the Heat can beat the Knicks.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Philadelphia could beat the Knicks.
Yeah, but earlier I said I don't think the Knicks could do it without Julius Randle.
Oh, I forgot you said that.
Yeah.
That is the quickest turn. Are you related to me or Jeff Van Gundy? That is the quickest turnaround I ever heard, man.
No, because I thought about it. I had to go through the East real quick. They got a shot. Only team I don't want to see is Boston if I'm them. But everybody else, I'm cool. Even Boston, I might take my chances.
My problem is this. That's everybody's testimony. If you're the Miami Heat or the Philadelphia 76ers, you're thinking, we could beat the Knicks. I'll take my chances. If you have a healthy Joel Embiid, I'm believing I'm coming in it and we're going to beat you. If I got Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey, I believe we're going to beat you. If I got Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and that supporting cast, I believe we're going to beat you. So both teams are thinking the same exact thing. I think it's going to be who gets hot, who stays hot, and who's committed to the little things that put you in position to win this time of year.
Let me ask you this. If you're the Knicks, which team you want to see?
If I'm the Knicks, I want to see the Philadelphia 76ers.
Really?
Without a doubt.
Why?
Because the best player in a Philadelphia 76ers uniform is not 100%. So therefore, I'd rather have Philadelphia than Miami with a chip, a culture, something to prove, and healthy and whole guys. So give me the one that's wounded in position where I can advance. I said before, I don't mind winning with a superstar that's hurt. It's still a win. You may remember next year, but 20 years from now, you'll be like, did Embiid play in that series or not? We won. It don't matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
All right, man. We got the second game. The Hawks and the Bulls. Winner moves on to play the loser of Philly and Miami. Who you got in that one?
Talent-wise, I have the Atlanta Hawks if Trae Young is playing. Talent-wise. But I've been disappointed in Atlanta Hawks as much as I've been disappointed with any team in the league. I thought they had something to build on, playoff basketball in the past. They have underachieved. And to be in a spot playing in the 9-10 when they celebrated winning games in Madison Square Garden come playoff time and ice Trae and all of that, to be in this situation, they're dangerous, but I got to go with the team in Chicago that has the right habits, that to a certain extent, with all their injuries all season long, have overachieved. I'm going to go with them. Even though I believe Atlanta has more talent, I'm going to go with Chicago because of their habits. And in this time of year, I go with habits over talent.
Yeah, it's hard to go with Atlanta, man. As much as they the cool team, I love all their players. I love their swag. It's the popular choice, but it's hard for me to really put my eggs in that basket with the way that their game plan discipline is just, they be all over the place some games. It's hard to side with them.
Think if I told you that it's a team with a backcourt of Trae Young and DeJounte Murray, and they're playing in the 9-10 in an open 2024 brand of basketball where perimeter guys create all sorts of havoc, isolations, pick and rolls, playing with pace. That team is in a 9-10 game playing for their playoff lives. It's not something to be celebrated, and I'm not going to join their bandwagon until they earn that.
Nah, man, the Hawks is going to Cancun. They out of here. It's over. That's my choice. Hawks is gone.
Okay.
Yeah, they can't. Nah. Let's go with the Bulls. I'm going with
let me put a time on it because you might just change in 3 minutes. 3 minutes, you might be like, I'm going.
DeMar been balling, Caruso been balling. They got some vets over there.
You know, DeMar, I believe, is the second time a guy over 30 years old has led the league in minutes played. I was reading a story on him. He said he looks at Billy Donovan and tells him, don't take me out the game. I want to play. It is so refreshing to have guys that want to play, that say to the medical staff, as they say, load management and take a day off, chill. No, I'm good. I'm good because if I'm not playing, I'm going into the gym and I'm getting my workout in anyway, so I might as well do it when the lights are on and the clock is ticking. Shout out to DeMar DeRozan and his professional mentality that sets the tone for that young Bulls basketball team. And it's documented. The young players talk about how inspired they are watching him go about his business. He's the first in the gym and the last to leave every day.
Did y'all have...
Sort of like me. Like you showed up with your suit and tie on. Like I'm saying, you showed up. I'm sitting there waiting for you. You showed up late. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
I came in professional.
You came in clean. You came in clean, that's for sure.
Yeah, I just had a question for you, but now I can't remember.
Don't worry about it.
This dude threw me off with
you
that.
You probably wanted to say that you taking the Hawks to win.
Nah, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
If it comes back to mind, I'll go back to it.
Okay, I'm sure you will.
Oh yeah, we gotta go to all the first round series now. The ones that's left over. Any ones that intrigue you?
Dallas and the Clippers intrigues me.
Yeah.
Because of historically the impact that Luka Doncic has had against this Clipper team. Yeah. He's had his way. They've tried every sort of defense you could imagine playing against him.
That dude
and he has reacted, responded, and he is an all-time great basketball player. And to have a healthy whole Kyrie Irving alongside of him with a supporting cast that completes both of those guys, that's going to be an exciting series. The question is going to be, again, health come playoff time. Kawhi Leonard hasn't played, I believe, since March 31st. Almost a month without basketball. Can he come back and be clicking on all cylinders? Because I don't believe that the Dallas Mavericks are going to give him the luxury to wait around and feel his way into the series. He's going to have to be an impact player from day one.
So who's your choice in the series, man? I need a pick.
Again, habits over talent. I'm taking the Dallas Mavericks over the Los Angeles Clippers. The Clippers, loaded with talent, extremely well coached, home run hitters all throughout their lineup, but inconsistent from day one of the season. They've been extremely hot, they've been cold. They've been hot, they've been cold. They compete, they put a streak together, then you fall in love with them, and they give you reason to say, no, I don't know about them. So till further notice, I'm going with the Dallas Mavericks. The Clippers are going to have to prove it.
Man, I'm with you, man. I don't even want – I want to pick the Clippers. These dudes, like you said, though, been getting cooked every year. Luka been doing exactly what he wanted. It's tough for me to pick them, man.
They've double-teamed. They've triple-teamed. They've trapped. They've boxed and won. They've overplayed them, denied them. They've done everything.
They can't do anything. They can reach out to his girlfriend. They can do anything. They can
fight dirty now.
What they can do? They can do whatever they want. They can't slow Luka down. It's trouble.
Think about this. They have all-time great elite perimeter wing defenders in Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, and a supporting cast that has a bench full of guys that can do it also.
Yeah.
And they have no answer. No answer. And this guy is unbothered. Unbothered.
It's bad.
He's incredible.
He's honestly, when he plays against them, he seemed comfortable.
He's comfortable against everybody.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Fair point. Fair point.
But it should be a great series. And two outstanding coaches that I played against and know very well, and Jason Kidd and Ty Lue. It's going to be a heck of a chess match.
You know what I'm looking forward to?
No, I don't.
I predicted what was going down with the Bucks and the Pacers, man. It's time. I'm telling you, the Bucks better be careful.
Yes.
Bucks better be careful, man.
Yes.
The Pacers, that's my pick. I gotta go with the Pacers.
Well,
Pacers over the Bucks. So what? I don't gotta give more of a reason. It's been, what are the Pacers 4-1 against them this season? What I gotta say, they've already smoked them every game this season.
I'm gonna surprise you again.
Wow.
You didn't hear my response yet.
Come on.
I'm gonna say Indiana Pacers will win the series.
You surprised me. Welcome.
I'm gonna say, because again, health. I don't know what percentage Giannis will be if he plays at all. There are concerns because he went down just walking or halfway trotting as he took the ball out of bounds, threw it to Dame, took 5 steps, hit the deck, no contact. That's scary.
Yeah.
That's scary.
It looked bad.
And it's not something that you get better in a week. So as much as I want to see him healthy and whole and on the court, there are concerns. On top of that, if he was healthy and whole, I would still give the Pacers a legitimate chance because I watched them play against them, and they have certain strengths that match up against the Bucks' strengths. They want to play with great pace. They got great depth. They got scoring at the wing. They got a point guard that can use his length and size and match up what Damian Lillard does on the offensive end. They got a big man that protects the rim that can shoot the three, and Miles Turner that's extremely underrated in this league. So I'm going to say the Indiana Pacers, in a surprise, beats the Milwaukee Bucks in the playoff series.
There we go.
Want to know the other matchup I like?
Who?
Timberwolves and the Suns.
That's the one. That's the one, man. It's Ant-Man's chance. Here it comes. This is a stamp on his career. He take them out of here.
It is.
Yeah.
If he does that, that's a mark.
Yeah.
That's a check mark when you look at the resume of the guys he would have eliminated if he's able to pull this off. I'm going with the Phoenix Suns though. Because if I was the Phoenix Suns and you gave me the pick of the Western Conference and said pick one team you want to face, I would have picked the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Wow.
Because styles makes fights. And the size and length of Kevin Durant, the inability to try to have somebody disrupt him because you're playing two bigs, he's going to be able to win the battle on his terms. Got Bradley Beal playing the best basketball he's played all year long to close out the season. Got Devin Booker, who can match up with Anthony Edwards, which will make two of the best at their position in the league. Fun to watch. So that's my pick. I'm going with the Phoenix Suns over the Minnesota Timberwolves. You agree or disagree?
I got to go with the Timberwolves, man. Really, if I had to put my life on the line, I'd probably pick the Suns. So I guess I agree with you. But just the fan side of me, I want to see Ant-Man go crazy. I want to see him be solidified.
He's solidified.
As far as that's a playoff victory against three greats. Like,
yeah.
That's a tough series. And it's a tough, not only him, even Cat. This is a chance for him to prove something in the playoffs again.
To me, that's the key. Because you can play Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker to a standstill. If you're Karl Anthony Towns, you have to take advantage of Kevin Durant or whoever they put on you when you're on offense.
Yeah.
As a post player, as a three-point shooter, as an aggressive, impactful guy on the offensive end, you have to win your battle to take the pressure off of Anthony Edwards and the supporting cast. And then the underrated guy is Mike Conley. What he does on a nightly basis for his entire career is absolutely a beautiful thing. And it puts every team he's ever played for in position to win.
As you're talking, I'm feeling like I need to double down. Definitely. I got the Timberwolves. I got them. They got bigs that can switch on screens, switch on the KD, move their feet. Even if they get cooked, they're gonna compete.
Sounds good.
What you mean?
Sounds good.
What you mean? They're gonna compete.
Okay.
Here we go, man. That's my pick. I got the Bulls over the Suns.
I tell you what though, it's an exciting time when you think of all of these matchups.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun and it's intriguing, and you can break them down. You can try to figure out who's going to win when the ball goes up. The beautiful part from a player and a coach's standpoint is when this game is over, I've got to now reevaluate how we decided to defend a certain situation, how we decided to attack a certain situation. We got to regroup, understand what worked, what didn't work. These are the things that will keep you up all night and figure out. And then after game 2, you're doing the same thing over and over again. I remember being in a game, down the stretch with the ball, setting up a game-winning play, understanding 1,000% how we were going to be defended. Document it, talk about it, and when they defend it this way, we're going to execute this. We're going to wind up with a wide-open shot. Come out of the timeout, execute the play. They trap Steph Curry. He throws it off to Carl Landry. Carl Landry standing at the free throw line. He's a knockdown free throw line shooter. Elevates wide by himself, shoots it, misses the shot. Sleep well. Good job. It's a make or miss lead. The job is to put guys in position to take high percentage shots and make high percentage plays. Everybody in that particular situation did their job and it didn't work. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I know some coaches are picking their brains and what happened. You can't do it any better. Go to sleep. Well done.
You sounded like you into analytics.
No, I am.
Yeah, that's what
I'm not an analytics guy, but I am an analytics guy.
Like. All right.
At the end of the day, you can't be successful as a basketball coach or a person without the analytics. So it's foolish to say I ignore the analytics. I use analytics, but I also use experience.
Yeah. You maturing. I appreciate this moment.
Maturing. The analytics tell me that you're going to change your pick too.
You go.
No, the analytics.
You a hater. You a hater.
This guy here, man.
Oh, man. You ready for flashback time?
I guess so.
Let's go. We got flashback time. We're going to put up a few pictures for y'all and show some moments over the years. Let's go with the first one. Go ahead, put it up, y'all. Okay, we got you and the GOAT, my GOAT, Floyd Mayweather. Big money. What's this? Where was y'all at? This look like a Warriors game.
We chilling at a championship game.
Wow.
Spent a lot of time around the champ. Whether it be Laker games, Clippers games, LA games, events, playoff games, constantly shows incredible love, and it goes back to him too. You say the GOAT, and this is tough for me. I'm a Muhammad Ali guy, born and raised on Ali. Impact me, greatest athlete, impacted me from day one. My pick for the GOAT fighter of all times has got to be Floyd Mayweather.
Down with the champ. Floyd?
This is why.
Floyd above Muhammad Ali?
This is why.
Let's go, man. I've been waiting. We're done with the 90s. Forget the old generations, right? Forget all of that, right?
I didn't say that. Huh? I didn't say that. I'm going with Floyd because he's 50-0. You think about this. Floyd Mayweather is 50-0 as a professional fighter. I'm old enough where I can acknowledge Ali as the GOAT, but in reality, I did see him lose, personally. I didn't hear about it, I witnessed it. Not just once. I watched him lose tough fights. Therefore, I have to hold that against his resume. As great of a hero he is of mine, I gotta say the best fighter of all time is Floyd Money Mayweather.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm with you on that. Way to come around.
What do you mean come around? You never asked the question. You think we're sitting around?
You used to be Muhammad Ali guy so hard.
I'm still a Muhammad Ali guy.
No, but I never thought that I'd hear you say that anybody was the best besides Muhammad Ali. So that's another win for Floyd, for real. That's the greatest accomplishment.
No. I'm acknowledging I watched him lose to Frazier. I watched him lose to Larry Holmes. I watched him lose to Ken Norton. I watched him lose to Jimmy Young and he got the victory. So I'm not talking about something that somebody else said. I didn't read it in the book.
Yeah.
I was crying on the end of the bed.
Yeah.
So I'm well aware of the fact, historically, I watched him lose to Larry Holmes when they should have stopped the fight and he shouldn't even have fought. I got to hold that on his resume, and I never saw Floyd lose a fight.
Yeah.
He's done it, and he escaped unharmed. Therefore, now you want to say who are the best fighters I've ever seen in my life? At a given moment, there's 3 guys I want at a given moment that's the best fighters I've ever seen in my life. A healthy whole Muhammad Ali, healthy whole Floyd Mayweather, and a healthy whole Roy Jones Jr.
Where is Terrence Crawford? You don't want to see Terrence Crawford? You don't want to see Bud?
Did I say 3? I didn't say that. There's 3.
No, I want to see Bud.
At their best, those 3 guys are the best that I've ever seen.
You gonna make me do this. Roy Jones better than Bud?
Is
he?
At their best.
Is he?
Ali, Floyd, Roy.
At his best, yes. Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Whoa,
There we
you
go.
go. The analytics said you was going to change.
Roy at his best is
The analytics
you can't get better than Roy
the
at his
analytics
best.
are accurate. I knew you was going to change your mind. This time it took 10 seconds.
But Bud is the best. Bud is the best.
You
not of all time. I'm saying right now he's the best.
Okay. What
All right, I'm just saying. I just want to say that. What, you gonna beat me up?
You just want to be right.
I just wanted to say no. I just wanted to. I don't see a lot of people. They only talk about him when his fights is coming up. So I just wanted to show some love. He got it.
He doesn't have a fight coming up.
That's what I'm saying.
We're talking about him. So analytically, that's incorrect.
We wouldn't have been talking about him unless I brought him up analytically. All right, man. Let's put up the second picture. Oh, you got some ghosts on here. This you with the great Aaron Rodgers, man. So many people got so many different opinions. I love Aaron Rodgers. What's your experience with the great?
Shows nothing but love. This is after I was coaching the Golden State Warriors. We were playing the Milwaukee Bucks. He came to the game.
Yeah.
Spent time in the locker room, chopped it up with him. Nothing but respect and love for the legend. He's one of the GOATs and truly impactful. Glad to see him healthy and whole and back in uniform come the start of the season. I expect big things from the Jets, but he's a guy that I got a lot of respect for and a lot of appreciation, especially in between those lines. He's special.
No, he got game, man.
He's special.
That dude got the ball on the string.
You can make the case. Now, I believe Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. But from a gift perspective, the most gifted is only 2 guys, Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers. When you're talking about the entire package that they have from a gift perspective at the quarterback position, those 2 are in the class by themselves.
Yeah, them dudes got game. Man. Shout out to Underdog Fantasy. We got a new QR code. Just scan it in the corner. It'll send you to the website and play the Pick'em game. That's our favorite, man.
That's a wrap for this episode of the Mark Jackson Show. Thank you for watching and your support. We certainly appreciate it. Remember, Big George Foreman is one of the hardest hitting human beings in the history of this world. He's a 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. Won it in his earlier years and then came back after retirement at 45 years old, overweight, out of shape, unashamed cheeseburger lover, fries lover, came back and won the heavyweight championship of the world. To me, that wasn't the most impressive thing. Most impressive thing is during his second stint, he would stand in between rounds. Hobbled, wounded, and tired, he refused to sit down. How impressive was that? It discouraged and confused his opposition. You think I'm talking about George. I'm talking about you. You've been disrespected, you've been lied on, somebody even got fired. I'm here to tell you, they're watching. Even when you think they're not watching, and they're wondering, how are you still standing? Blessings.